G'day guys, thanks for tuning in. We're really excited. We've just got a fresh launch of the Endorphin range from Saucony, and we're going to focus on the Pro and the Speed today that are both up to their second edition. So the reason we love these shoes is they're incredibly versatile, and we're finding the comfort and performance is really aligning with people's goals in that 5K, 10K, 42K road racing scene. So I'm going to take you through both models, start to differentiate them and see how they can help you towards your next goal. So we'll start with the Speed. We've got the women's colorway and the men's colorway here. Essentially, this is probably our most versatile shoe that we would have in store. The reason is it combines a lot of the features that are going to make a shoe a little bit more economical. So firstly, there's a lot of shoe. It's really well cushioned, but that cushioning system is very light and it does have a lot of responsiveness. Now, the way the responsiveness is achieved is through what's called a nylon plate. So if you start to look at the shoe, there's a natural bit of rocker as we hit the forefoot to help you really propel and launch into the next stride, but it's actually a forgiving plate. So if we can flex it, we can actually get through a much bigger range of motion than some of the carbon plated shoes that are sometimes just a bit too stiff, depending on your own personal comfort preference. So if you're coming from a more traditional lightweight trainer, so something like a Saucony Kinvara, a New Balance Beacon or Rebel, that probably has a similar amount of cushioning, but doesn't have that responsiveness, you'll just find it's a bit more forgiving on the tissues around your ankles. So if you're finding your calves are tightening up, the Achilles is a bit of an issue, or the plantar fascia, the feet are generally getting a little bit sore relative to the rest of the body, the stiffness of the nylon plate can just help redirect load a little bit further up the chain to tissues that are a little bit more prepared to handle that load if you are going to go a bit longer. But the feedback is we're not compromising the responsiveness and the lightweight feeling of the shoe. So really versatile, and if you are wanting to either go a little bit longer, but maintain that little bit of responsiveness in the shoe, we'd really recommend you give this one a try. Now moving on to the Pro, so we've got the men's colorway and the women's colorway here. Essentially what we're trading off here is it's a little bit less versatile, but the responsiveness and the performance of the shoe is going up to another level. So we've still got a little bit of a toe rocker to help you really launch into the next phase of your stride. But if we have a look at the stiffness, it's a lot higher. So the one caveat to wearing this shoe is we do want to be moving well. If we're at the lower intensities, we're easier running, we're jogging, you're probably going to find you're not going to move over the ground as well. We're wanting to hit the ground with a bit of pace and we're wanting to get to the next stride with relative ease. So if we're moving well, the shoe is going to really help us. And if you are looking at posting a PB, improving your pace, particularly at distances that you feel you're well conditioned to, this is going to really help you launch towards those PBs and feel really fast whilst you do it. The cushioning system is the same, the Power Run PB, so there's a lot of cushioning, it's very lightweight, ticks a lot of those economy boxes, but it's just going to help you reload and launch from stride to stride with that real stiff plate. Of all the super shoes, the carbon plated super shoes, this is the one we're probably finding most people find the most comfortable. The cushioning system is very nice underfoot. So if you haven't tried it, definitely come in and give it a try and compare it to some of the other ones you have. Or if you haven't tried a super shoe before, come on in, we can advise you on if they are appropriate for you and your goals, and we have a range for you all to try. So come visit us in store. We'd love to get your feedback. They will sell out pretty quickly, so make sure you get in as soon as you can and have a chat to the staff around both the Speed and the Pro. Cheers.